Thanks, Angelos. This was blazing fast. But how can we make the experience even faster? Well, instead of using only one MacBook Pro M5 Max, let's use two MacBook Pro M5 Max. And here we go. Angelos' demo is now processing over 3,000 words per second. So how did we make that happen? Well, we leverage distributed computing. Distributed computing is about parallelizing operations over multiple Macs. By doing so, you scale up not only compute, but also memory capacity and memory bandwidth. But distributed computing requires machines to be efficiently interconnected. And that's where Thunderbolt 5 comes into play. Last year, we added Thunderbolt 5 RDMA support into MLX. Thunderbolt 5 enables high bandwidth and low latency communication, which are both critical for machine learning applications. Beyond speed, another good reason to scale is to run even larger language models. To solve the hardest problems on your Mac, you may need the largest language model available out there. One of these language models is Kimi 2.6. It comes with 1 trillion parameters. It won't fit on a single machine, but it will fit on several Macs. And here, I'm going to hand it over to a very special guest. I'm going to invite Yagil from LM Studio on stage. He's going to demonstrate distributed inference on a cluster of Macs.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Yagil, founder of LM Studio, an app for running AI models locally on your Mac. Today, I'm going to show you an upcoming feature in LM Studio that leverages MLX distributed to run much larger models on your local hardware. Over here, I have 4 Mac Studios. They're all connected together with Thunderbolt 5 to form an ultra-low latency communication network using RDMA over Thunderbolt. With this setup in LM Studio, I'm able to load and run one of the largest models available today, Kimi K2.6, a frontier open-weight model with 1 trillion parameters. So this is LM Studio. And as you can see, I have Kimi loaded on the cluster, distributed across these 4 Macs over here. And I'm actually going to be using it remotely from this MacBook using a feature in LM Studio called LM Link. LM Link allows you to use your compute power remotely over an end-to-end encrypted connection. So we have the model loaded, 1 trillion parameters right here on these 4 Macs. And I'm going to demonstrate live using it, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll paste the prompt and let it start working while I explain to you what it's doing. All right. So I've taken The Great Gatsby, and I've given it to the model. So this is the entire book in the model's context. And I asked it to read through the whole book, and when it's ready, to tell me that it's ready. And it did it. And we're using a giant model. It's extremely capable. And when you're using a capable model, you can expect to give it a very specific prompt. You can expect to give it tools. And you want to see it following exactly what you ask it to do. So in this example, we're giving it The Great Gatsby. And I've told the model that I'm a 9th grade school teacher. And I'm asking it to help me generate a quiz for my students. And I'm very specific about what I want. I want so-and-so many questions. And so-and-so many questions. And when it's done, I would like it to be an HTML page. And then I've also asked it to open the page when it's done. It was obviously too quick. Here it is. So this is the quiz it was able to generate here live on stage running on this cluster. Pretty cool. Cool. So this was done totally locally, right? So the model is running locally. Nothing went to the cloud while it did it. Now, when you're using a very capable model, you can also expect to give it follow-up questions and follow-up tasks like this one. So we asked it to make a quiz for the 9th grade, but maybe we want to make a quiz that's suitable for a university setting or something like that. So I've gone ahead and asked it to do something additional. But while it's working, I'll just explain to you a little bit how this works. So this is leveraging MLX distributed. And this allows you to run extremely large models. And for some tasks, you need frontier intelligence. But the really incredible thing about this thing is that there's no token cost. You can run this thing 24/7, and no data goes out to the cloud. So in anything that I've showed here today, nothing went out to the cloud. And this is suitable for using sensitive data at work, at school, or at home. MLX distributed support in LM Studio is coming later this year, and you'll even be able to use your compute power remotely from your other devices using LM Link. Thank you, and back to Ronan.
Thanks, Agil. Truly inspiring, like a frontier model right at your fingertips. So wrapping up, with MLX, we are advancing modern science on Apple Silicon, and it's all open source. So whether you want to contribute back, build on it, or simply experiment with the largest language models out there, well, come and check it out.